Good morning. Ah, I always crack myself up when I do that. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Motivation Monday. How you doing? Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Happy Monday. Oh my gosh, it has been, I feel like it's been forever since I spoke with you, but I just spoke with you guys, oh gosh, was it Wednesday? I think it was, no, Tuesday. It was Tuesday because, yeah, no, gosh, whatever day it was, because Kamala Harris, was sworn in. So that's what that was. But good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Anastasia. Good morning to you. How was everybody doing today? So look, happy Monday. It's Motivation Monday. We're here. We're doing our thing, right? We're doing it. So check this out. Let's talk about our topic at hand today. Our topic at hand is, can you take it back? Can you take it back? Okay, I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. But before we get started, you know what it is. You know what it is. It's Dunkin'. And you guys know what I have. If you follow me, you know what I have. I have a peppermint mocha latte, decaf. Yummy. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, so good. I get this every Monday. I don't know why I'm so giddy today. It's crazy. I get this every Monday, and so it's like my treat, because I'm trying to eat better and all this stuff. I have messed up this week, though. I've messed up a little bit this week. I'm not going to talk about what I ate this week, okay? We're not going to go there. But I still get my salads in, my juicing in. I still do that, so it kind of balances itself out. But this is my little special treat. Hello, Deborah. How are you? Good morning. Happy Monday. So let's talk about our topic at hand, shall we? Good morning. Thank you, sweetheart. So look, can we take it back? Can we take it back? So let's talk about that. Can we take it back? I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. So there are two situations in my life where I said something the wrong way and my delivery was wrong, and I wished I could go back in time and take it back. Good morning, Mike. Oh my gosh. How are you? Happy Monday, Mike. I haven't talked to you in forever. Oh my gosh, we gotta catch up. Anywho, gosh, Mike, wow. Anyway, God, I'm so happy this morning. I said I'm good people. So sometimes, you try to take it back, right? I want to take it back. Like I said something one time. I'll tell you what I said. I'm going to tell you the one thing I said. So one situation. So you guys know I'm a publicist and I work with the media. And I'm also a part of the greater, the Association for African American Journalists. And I'm probably doing it, the acronym is probably wrong, but a major, huge, major journalist was in town, and she was a keynote speaker for that day. And actually, they were talking with her, and then she got to ask, we got to ask her some questions. And so I put myself out there, and I asked a question. Pretty much what I did was I was talking about my relationship with the media, local media, and with producers. And as a publicist, our relationship with the producers is paramount. Like, aren't many African American female publicists here in Cincinnati. I'm maybe one of three, maybe, that I know of. But I work with other people outside of Cincinnati. But I find in Cincinnati that there's like a little bubble, and I was in that bubble for years. And I had a great relationship with the producers, and I could get what I needed from them, and vice versa. I'm also a very viable source for them. If they have a question, they come and ask me. If they need a guest, they need somebody from the urban community, I'm the one who they reach out to, right? So I have been that source. Matter of fact, you guys saw I did a segment on News One. Yes, Spectrum News One, and I got a call from producers say, "Hey, sure, I'll do it," because we do that, and that woman is like just my sister, so we're there for each other. So I asked the question, and the way I asked the question, I didn't quite ask it the way I wanted to, and it came out weird. And I always go that, rehearse that in my mind. Do you ever do that? Like you go back and say, oh, I should have said this. Or you actually rehearse the whole conversation. And it's like, it's too late. You can't change it, right? You can't take it back. Another situation happened was at church. I used to attend Crossroads back in the day. And I was on the worship team. And it was a conversation with me and my co-singer and two other members, and it was relative to homosexuality. And I think that they were, the way I said a joke, and the joke came out weird, and it came out that maybe I was anti-gay or something. I don't know. It just was weird. I had to clear it up. I said, okay, well, you guys, look, I have gay friends. This is how we talk. I forgot I wasn't with my friends who were gay. And I had said something, and it came out weird, right? So I wish I could take that back, because they were actually a gay couple, and I didn't know that. And so I won't go into my belief or how I feel about, homosexuality. I have my stance on that, and we'll talk about that in another video. It might be okay for some people would not be okay for, but it's all positive, honestly. It's really positive. So, but it was just the way it came out weird, and I just wish I was able to take it back. So, is there anything in your life that you wish you could take back? Is there something that you may have said, or something you may have done, or maybe you hurt somebody, maybe you made a wrong decision, and you wish you could go back and take it back, right? It's like those two things, they stick out in my head. Like, I really, really wish I could take it back. It's crazy, right? It's almost like at one point it was consuming me, because from my professional perspective, I wanted to make sure that I came off as professional, and that I was, good morning, Dion. I hope you're feeling better, baby. I hope you're feeling better. How are you? Long time no see. So I just want to know, is there anything that you may have done or said or been experienced that you wish you could go back and turn back time? How many times have we said that? Man, if I could go back, if I could go back in time and change that dynamic, how many times have we said that, right? It's crazy. Maybe we've hurt someone, or maybe we made a decision that we didn't know that we didn't know how it was going to turn out, but afterwards it was like, they say hindsight is 20/20. It's like, I wish I could. Good morning, sis. How are you, Miss Faye? I'm going to inbox you. I saw your inbox message, but I've been crazy busy, and I do this every morning, so I want to get this out the way. So I'm going to get back with you. Good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. So I want to ask you about that. I just want you guys to, hey cousin, good morning. Taj, how are you? So we got to talk too. You got to come to my wedding. Anyway, let's talk. Inbox me, let's talk. There are times where, and my point is that sometimes we can't turn back time. We actually can't do it. We can't take it back, I should say. Unless it happens right then. And then you say, you know what? Let me go back to that person. Let me call them and say, you know what? I'm sorry. That didn't come out right. Or I apologize. Let me take that back. That's not how I meant to say it. So sometimes we do have the opportunity to make it right. Then there are times where we can't. Like, for me in that situation, there's no way. I don't know those people. I don't know how to, I have a crazy, weird sense of humor, right? And some people get it and some people don't. And those who don't know me is like, oh, well, why did she say that or whatever? Or, sometimes it can explain itself. But in that situation, it didn't. So I want to say this. If you could not change it, if you could not take it back, don't let it go. I'm speaking to myself. Not speaking to me. Let it go, because you can't go back and take it back if it happened a long time ago. If it's a situation, like, for example, say you were driving in traffic and you flipped somebody off because they, you can't take it back. You did it. Yes, the person probably cut you off. They're probably wrong, but you can't take it back, right? So, I know that sounds crazy, but people do it all the time. Like, that's where, road rage comes from. It's like, I have said things like, I've gotten upset at my children, and then I'll go back and say, you know what, baby, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just a little stressed today. I love you. And kids are so forgiving. They really are. But, I know that sometimes it's hard because you're still thinking about that thing, right? And a more serious note, you may have hurt someone in your past, right? Or maybe you committed something that, was just detrimental to your marriage or something to a relationship, and you can't take it back. But what you can do is ask that person to forgive you if you have that opportunity. And in this day and time, we have to understand that we have to take the opportunity to say, I'm sorry, to say, I didn't mean to do that to you. Or let's flip it back here. What if something happened to you and that person is long gone? Okay? There are several people in my life who are dead. They're gone and they've done things to me, right? And I never had the opportunity to tell them, you were wrong or blah, blah. But you know what? What I had to do was I had to forgive them. And I had to move on. Someone asked me, he's like, how are you able to do that? It's just in me to do it. Okay, so Faye is saying there is no way to apologize to everyone we've offended. That is so true. That's so true. Yes, take it to God. You've got to let it go because, like, I don't know who that couple is, but it's like, God, I hope they understood that I was just joking. I was just being silly and, saying things, that my gay friends and I will say together or whatever, and, it was just crazy, but I had to let that thing go because I was so worried that I had offended them so badly. It just, like, it did something to me, and so I had to let it go. I had to move on. And the other situation with, when I was down there for the event, and I was talking to this national journalist, and I'm like, hey, girl, I've been doing this for so many years, and blah, blah, blah. And here's my question. What do you think about blah, 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 blah? And she answered it great. Because she got it. Like, she got it. But I think some of my colleagues didn't quite understand. I think some of my colleagues kind of thought I embarrassed them or something. But she got it. And she answered the question. And it was great. Hey, Tyron, how are you? So, Roxy, what's up, Rockstar? What's going on, girl? So, I feel like there comes a point where you have to not just forgive other people, but forgive yourself for the things that you've done. Or forgive yourself for the things, the mistakes you've made, right? Let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I'm not going to sing that song because that song will be stuck in your head. So I'm not going to sing that song that my daughter already sings from Frozen. I'm not going to do that. So we can't take it back. We can't unless you do something to somebody, they're right in front of you. Like when I yell at my kids, like, what are you doing? Get out of there. Stop that. But I go, you know what? Mommy's so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I love you. And they're like, okay, Mommy. And they're going on about their ways. As a matter of fact, half the time they forgot that I yelled at them. I'm concerned that they're upset and they moved on. So I'm going to say this. If you can't take it back, let it go. Don't let it consume you. Because those two things were consuming me. Because I'm such a people person. I love people so much. I worry about people's feelings so much. But it was consuming me. But guess what? I got to the point where, I said, Kim, stop losing sleep over this. It's not a big deal. Let it go. Let it go. But if you can take it back, I would do it. If you have the opportunity, just like I do with my kids, do it. If I've offended a friend of mine or someone I'm close to, I will make sure I call them and say, you know what, sis, I'm sorry, girl, I was tripping. I was tripping today. So I love you guys. With that being said, have an awesome, 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 awesome week. Awesome week. Have an awesome rest of your Monday. I love you, Reese's Pieces, and I will see you guys next time. Happy Monday. Bye.